Friends, hello and welcome back. Hopefully everyone's day's been going well so far today. We got Alex Ovechkin. Alex Ovechkin, the cover boy, not once but twice. So we gotta flash it back here to Ovi back in the day, all the way up to Ovi in the present. And the way we're gonna do that is we have created an Alex Ovechkin for every single NHL game that he has been in. So NHL 7, 08, 09, 010, 11, and we've taken his rating from that game and put it into this game, and we're going to see if all of those Ovies can win a Stanley Cup. We'll go ahead and show you the lines. It's not all Ovechkins because Ovi hasn't played, what, 18 years in the league yet? I feel like he's really close to that. There was the one year that, interestingly enough, fun fact of the day, there was one year, I did not realize this, there was one year EA was worried about getting the game out because back when there was a 2K competition, it was worried about getting the game out early, right, before 2K did. I guess they didn't get it, they got it out too early to where they couldn't put Crosby and Ovechkin in the game, which is kind of, that's kind of a big deal. Could you imagine saying that now? Waited a little early not to get it out, but then, you know, those younger players drafted. So 07 Ovechkin comes in. He comes in at, look at this, a 95 overall. Good for Ovechkin. A 95 overall. He comes into the game after one fantastic year. And I got to tell you what, he peaked. He peaked from there. After that, Ovechkin never seen an overall 95 or better the rest of his career. Now, obviously, that's a little bit of a misleading fact, though, because they went from going from more of a, back in the day, EA was closer to like, oh, if you're actually the best player in the game, you get more of a best player in the game overall. And nowadays, it's kind of balanced down to, if you're the best player in the game, you don't get the best overall in the game. We get like a 94. So it kind of not balances, but it drops the overall for everybody for that reason, which is why Ovi's overall is a little bit lower in a lot of cases here, understandably so. We even have the 91 overall Ovechkin. Should have brought him in there. He did. He went from a 91 to a 95 to a 91 the very next year. So I don't know what happened. That might have been when the overall system got revamped a little bit for EA and you started seeing the overalls go lower, I guess. That would make a little bit of sense. They dropped 4 overall points in 1 year. Definitely wasn't because he wasn't scoring goals. But we're putting Ovechkin on offense. We're putting on defense. We left a couple Washington Capitals in there for him on the bottom lines. We'll see if they can get the job done. This year, though, the 92 overall Ovi, we've seen that last year as well, making his way to the game. Did we not? Where was Ovi at? Like the actual Ovi. Did we miss him? There he is right there. There's actual Ovi looking good. He's a third liner. It's all right, Ovechkin. You'll get the job done. Can he get the job done, I guess, is the question. Can we get Ovi a Stanley Cup here? Should we stick Samsonov in there for a good time? No, we'll leave Holtby in there. He's played a lot of time there with Holtby, and we're not sliding Kolzig in there. It's going to sound very ignorant of me because Kolzig was around then, right? He still played Kolzig era a little bit? Sort of? I think so. That was a long time ago. I definitely didn't watch hockey back in 2007. But let's do it, baby. Let's see what this Ovechkin-led team can do. A bunch of snipers. A bunch of snipers are just going to score some goals. Apparently play defense. At the end of the day, though, what's interesting about doing an Ovi thing is he is very, he's a very defensive forward when it comes to laying a body and getting back there on that forecheck. So you gotta, or getting on that forecheck, I should say. So you gotta really respect that out of Ovechkin, being a bigger body guy in his 30s. A lot of power forwards. That's what you can call him, the best power forward in the league. It's funny he gets categorized as a sniper, but you can almost call him that power forward-esque kind of guy. Most of those guys after 30, you start to see that slow decline. Ovechkin just keeps on potting pucks in the back of the net, though. It's kind of ridiculous. 34, 4-0 are these Washington Capitals with this Alex Ovechkin-led team. Who would have guessed? Who would have guessed a bunch of Ovies would have go out there and dominate the league? I mean, he's only the best goal scorer, at least of this generation, arguably of all time. Still the debate to have there. Got a question now. What do you guys think? I don't know if we've talked about the cover. Who would have you done besides Ovechkin as the cover? I think I like it. I do. I'm usually not put the same guy on twice thing, but I feel like it's an era thing or a generational thing where you're seeing a goal score of Ovechkin's magnitude and you kind of get him in there one more time before he does get close to that 37, 38, 39 range where he might, dare I say it, start to fall off a little bit on the ice there. So we'll see. This team's going to drop 65 wins on the season, though. It was an easy one for these Washington Capitals. The Rangers making the playoffs, it looks like here as well. Ovechkin, did you happen to lead the team in points? I would be shocked if you did. 120 points, the 94 overall Ovi, best player in the league. Look at that, 120. He had an 18-point lead on Ovechkin, who had a 0-point lead on the other Ovechkin. And then we had Ovechkin over there at an 89. Then we had Ovi at the 85. And we had Ovi at the 80. Ovi, what a great season. Let's check out the goals. 45 was the best. 45, 43, 39, 33, 33, 32, 32, 26. It would have been interesting if you could actually give like overall the ratings actually where like the rating system was a little better, where you could lower his passing and puck control, because the guy's really been a goal scoring machine and his assists are low. It'd be interesting to see if you could have done that, but it's not really possible because of the overall, where you have to get the overall high enough, so you have to just inadvertently give him a high passer rating there. See the numbers he would have put up there, that'd be kind of cool. But nonetheless, Holpe, 50 and 10. Nice job, Holpe. We're proud of you. We are proud of you. 67 and 14 should have won the President's 4.68 goals for per game. Yeah, they did all right. They had a decent season from a goal scoring perspective. Incredibly, though, the Tampa Bay Lightning were only 6 points behind, and they dropped 3.7 goals per game. So, you know what? Them Lightning come around, this could be a tough series for the Washington Capitals. We won't see them until conference finals, though. Got to get rid of the New York Rangers first. How you doing, Ovechkin? I know you and those Capitals, you struggled there for a while to get out of the first round, but you guys got that cup. You still sealed the deal. Looking good here in the EA Sim so far. Rangers gone in 5. Got the Flyers in the second round. Flyers 6, Flyers 6-3. Just keep on scoring those goals. Here we go. Should be Tampa. The series of the playoffs. Winner probably wins the Stanley Cup. Let's do it. WLW. That is the Reds radio network, for the record. Pretty crazy. We just kind of work that in. Another L. All right, let's pay a little more attention. 3-1. Series is tied going into game number 5. Overtime W there. Here we go. Game 6. It's a W. 1-6. That should do her. That should do her. No offense. Arizona? Pardon me. The Arizona Coyotes would like to be a Stanley Cup team. You see that, Taylor Hall? You got to sign with them. You're welcome, Arizona. Vouching for you guys. I don't know if they even want Taylor Hall over there. Nonetheless, they're going in 4 against this potent Washington Capitals offense, as expected. We'll take a look at the awards. The Ovechkin show, it should have been, right? It should have been. How many awards can Ovechkin take home? He did take home that Stanley Cup like 13 times in one season there. Impressive. Art Ross, Ovi, Hart, good. Hedman is not. Oh, Ovi, come on. How did Ovi not get the Norse? He had a lot of points. All right, Sagan, you can have the Lady Bing for being nice. Ovi with the Carter because, you know, a bunch of rookies. CONN, Smythe, Ovi, Vezina, Vasilevsky, Holpe with the Jennings, Masterton, Nadal. I'm surprised Holpe didn't get the Vezina. What do you have, 60 wins? Selke going to O'Reilly, and then to Ted Lindsay going to Ovi, and of course the Maurice Richard is going to the goal scorer himself, Alex Ovechkin. As for this video, though, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.